channel, Dose of Smiley. It's been a long time since I've been on this channel. Lots been going on, a lot of changes in life. I've made so many videos to start back up. Like I started video and just never did. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I haven't posted a video I think since October of last year. It's now August. Okay, October of 2019 is now August of 2020. And everybody in the world knows about COVID-19. So that's been a crazy, for most of the year, since March, really, it's been crazy for that. So, just dealing with that and life and stuff, trying to get adjusted. Work as much as you can, make as much money as you can, trying to survive. So I'm doing something new with my channel now. I'm switching it over. I'm doing something new. I'm gonna take you on this journey with me, whether it's a good journey or a bad journey, which I'm praying for a good journey, but I'm taking you on this journey with me. And, you know what I'm saying? Because I need to talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because of COVID, I'm in the house a lot. I have to keep to myself, so this is going to, being able to, somebody will watch it, hopefully, and, you know what I'm saying, understand. But, okay, so basically, I'm pregnant. I found out that I was pregnant August 18th. 2 days before my birthday. My birthday is August 20th. I turned 30 years old. Ooh. And today is currently August 24th. So it's been 4 days after my birthday. Excuse my hair too. It was cute. It had curls and crinkles, and then the heat. I live in Vegas and the heat is ridiculous. So, anyways, I'm trying not to make this video super long. But I found out I was pregnant on August 18th. Now, the whole month of August, I was feeling sick, I was feeling sick, like, just wasn't feeling right. Like, something just wasn't feeling right with myself. And, like, my boyfriend was like, you're probably pregnant. You're probably pregnant. I'm like, no. I felt sick before, what I'm saying, under the weather, and I wasn't pregnant, and I was nowhere near to when my period was coming. So I didn't think nothing like that. So I'm like, no. And then closer and closer to the day of August 18th, I was getting sicker and sicker, nauseous, throwing up, tired, all this crazy stuff. So, excuse me, I'm thirsty. So, I was feeling really under the weather. So I was throwing up like quite often. So, you know what I'm saying? And if anybody knows me or anything like that, I'm not the one. I have a strong stomach. I'm not the one to get nauseous, queasy. Throw up is rare. Only time I throw up is when I'm sick. Like, that's the only time. Sick or pregnant, that's the only time. But, because I have been pregnant, but that's a story for a whole nother video and a whole nother time. But, and I can't remember anything. Like, my mind is so fried, I swear. Like, so yeah, I was sick. So, that day on the 18th, I took a pregnancy test. And I took a clear blue. I actually have it. I can show you guys. It was a clear blue. I actually threw the pack away. It was a clear blue. It came with 2 tests in the pack. And one was digital and one was the one that you gotta read. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It says pregnant. Clear blue. And then so I was like, there's no way. Like, it came up fast, instantly pregnant. I was like, no, there's no way. Like, that's crazy. If I am, like, that's crazy. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, let me go to the hospital because I don't know how, because I couldn't remember when my last cycle was. I knew I had one in July, but I didn't know when. So I didn't know how far, I didn't know what was going on. So, and I didn't know why I was so sick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had real bad. So I went to the hospital and they checked me out. They did a P test, a urine test, a blood test, a ultrasound, transvaginal, which is the vaginal one, and the one on the stomach, and the results came back that I was pregnant. At that time, the ultrasound tech in the hospital said that I was about, what was I, 6 weeks and a day, give or take 4 days, either way, plus or minus, the paper said. So I'm like, okay. So I'm about, I guess, 6 weeks. But I was like, that's good. And that was on the 18th. Like I said, today's the 24th. So that was like a week, basically 6 days, 6 days ago. And then I'm like, okay, great. She couldn't hear the heartbeat. She said she couldn't determine if the heartbeat that she was hearing was mine or the baby, because the fetal pole was too small, which I guess the fetal pole is the start of the spine thing. I don't really have nothing to show for that. You guys can look that up. But what was I gonna say? So anyways, I didn't say anything. I told my mom. I didn't say anything besides tell my mom and I told my boyfriend about it. And then I just, as the days went by, I just was having, as far as my symptoms, still a lot of nausea, tired a lot. I was having a lot of cramps. Like, I think like a day after I got out the hospital, I came out the same day. On the 19th, I started spotting. Really light. I mean, you had to really try to, you know what I'm saying? But I was such a wreck, you know what I'm saying? I was just checking to make sure, because nobody wants that. So, really light. So, and I was cramping a lot, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, well, if it gets heavier, I'm going to go right back to the hospital to see if I'm having a miscarriage, right? So, so it never got heavier. It was only when TMI, but this is about pregnancy, so it was only when I wiped, and then, after like, I think that day, like a day and a half, it stopped, and it wouldn't be all day long, so, and then it stopped, and then on my birthday I was fine. Still a lot of cramping this whole time. Even now, cramping. Can't keep anything down. For the first couple of days after I found out, I was so sick. I couldn't eat anything. Everything made me sick. Even to this day, like, I'd be like, ooh, that sounds good. But it could be my favorite food, something that I love, and I take it and I put it in my mouth, and once it hits the back of my taste buds, it's over. That's it. It's done. I don't want it no more. It's nasty. I'm still dealing with them. I'm getting a better appetite now. Still not eating the best right now, but I am taking my vitamins. I'm taking one a day. I'm not about to show you my vitamins. I'm taking one a day. Prenatal vitamins, the gummies, the ones for that are easy in your stomach, because you know, my stomach has been really hurting, you know, from the nausea and stuff like that. And I've been really bloated, not too much gassy, but really bloated, like really bloated. I'm already plus size. I'm just going to tell you how much I weigh. I weigh about 210, you know what I'm saying, about 5'8". So I'm proportioned decently. I'm not too much overweight, but I do have weight on my stomach already. So I probably won't start showing at all for a while. You know, it depends, unless I carry big. If I carry big, then I'll start showing early. But, yeah, that was my symptoms. So, you know, I just wasn't feeling well, just a lot of cramping. So I was just nervous. So I went online last night and I found this place. I'm not going to say what it's called, but I found this place out here in Vegas where they do, if you live in Vegas, you may know, where they do ultrasounds. They do different ones. You pay, they just an ultrasound place. You pay to get an ultrasound. They do them for, to hear your heartbeat from 6 weeks and up. Let me see if I can pull up the website. From 6 weeks and up, to check your heartbeat is $29. And then gender reveals like $50. 3D, 4D scans, I think it's like $60, $70 or something like that. But, yeah, so anyways, I wasn't feeling, you know, too good. So I took another pregnancy test. So this is the second one. So you see the line going left and right. It's supposed to be the control line, essentially. Both sides, like you see the small box has the line going up and down. That's necessary to let you know that the test is working properly. And then if it's just one line going left and right in the big circle, then that means not pregnant. So the long line going up and down right here on the bigger is the pregnant. That's how strong the pregnancy is. So I felt good that it was a strong, and it came up instantly. It was a strong blue line. So, but I still wasn't feeling right. So I wanted to wait till I got a little further along because I really wanted to hear the heartbeat. Because even that you have, because when I went to the hospital, they saw a baby. They saw a sac in the uterus, and they saw a fetal pole, but they couldn't detect the heartbeat in the fetal pole. The fetal pole is basically the start of the baby. They couldn't detect of the heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't detect anything yet. She didn't want to, I guess she just didn't want to say anything. She just wasn't sure. So I'm like, okay, all right, no problem. So, but there was a baby there, and it was in the right spot. So I knew there was no ectopic, you know what I'm saying? It was already in the uterus area. It wasn't in the tubes. So I knew that was good. I just needed to wait to hear a heartbeat to make sure the baby was viable, because you can have the sac, the pole, and the heartbeat doesn't start, then of course eventually it'll miscarriage. Today I found a place last night. I called this morning. I set up an appointment. They was able to do same day appointments. I was so excited about that. I was like, okay, great. So I told my boyfriend, and we went to the ultrasound place, and we did see a baby. I saw much more from the pictures I seen at the hospital. You was able to see much more of the baby now. Still, it was, I still don't know what I'm looking at, but you can still see more. You can see more of the baby, essentially. She took some pictures and gave me some ultrasounds. So here is the baby. The baby does have a heartbeat. Here's another picture. This is the heartbeat at the bottom. And the baby's heartbeat was 144 beats per minute, which is a good strong beat. And I'm only from the size of the baby, I'm 6 weeks and 5 days. So I wasn't sure. The hospital was telling me, around that same price at time, and it's been about 6 days. So yeah, that's about right. I knew I was somewhere on my due date, anywhere between April 12th and April 17th. I just wasn't sure. So now I'm more targeted towards April 14th. But like I said, the baby's still small. But from what they can measure, the baby's 0.81 centimeters. So that's about 8 milliliters or something like that. If that makes more sense. People usually read it in milliliters. But yeah, here's another one. It has a little information: 6 weeks, 5 days, due date 4/14/21, and then the baby size, what it's measuring at. But yeah, I heard a heartbeat, so I'm excited. I'm happy for that little baby. So I'm gonna show you guys my stomach. You don't understand. I may even cut this out, but I'm probably not. I'm really self-conscious about my body, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really care. I'm gonna show you my stomach as it is right now. Don't mind the stretch marks. Like I said, I already have stretch marks and stuff like that. Because I've never was the size. I've always been small. So me gaining this weight has caused a lot of stretch marks on my body, on my stomach. But yeah, so this is my stomach right now. You know what I'm saying? Not holding it in, not sucking it in, anything like that. You know, this is my stomach. So 6 weeks, 5 days, we're gonna see. Like I said, I'm bloated too. So it's not usually this round like this. You know what I'm saying? It's because I am a little bit bloated. It is in a little bit. It is out a little bit more. But yeah. So well, peace out. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do another video. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. Like I said, I gave you the date of when I recorded this. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. I may post this today, who knows. But because I announced to everybody, and I'm nervous about announcing because like I said, a lot can happen in the first trimester, and to tell everybody and then to find out that you have a miscarriage is, but like I said, whatever God has planned for me, I'm just happy for the journey and the ride that I've been taking on, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I can say. So catch me, guys. I'll probably do update every week. I'm going to try to do an update every week when I hit, I'm probably not going to do an update when I hit 7 weeks because that's going to be in a day too. I'll probably hit to do an update when I hit 8 weeks. And let you guys know what my symptoms are, what's new, I'm thirsty a lot. That's one thing. I can smell everything. But then sometimes at the same time I can't smell anything. It's weird, but that's really it, guys. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Excuse me if I look a mess. I'm just so worn out. But peace out.